So what else could you create in your life and or find things in life where you can, and part of it is I'm thinking, see, you have consciousness work, what that means, trying to discover what's true, see, and that is however you relate to that, right? See? In any case, how can you create stuff and or relationships to things that provide feedback where you learn and discover and grow? Yes.
I'm noticing in my case that a big barrier for me to recognizing assumptions and like having feedback is that I assume, or when some feedback arises, say it's from another person, I immediately am usually relating to it. It's like, nah, that's probably not the case. You know, they're probably seeing it wrong. Or in my own case, if I'm just by myself, I have a really hard time seriously entertaining something that's contrary to, or just even different than the way I currently hold something. And so I see that, that is my relationship, sort of, to feedback. You know, it's like I'm changing it now a bit. But noticing that I have that relationship, like my first impulse is not to be open to it. You know, my first impulse isn't to like, oh yeah, that's totally different than what I think. Let's see if that's more real or more true. And so somehow creating like noticing that about myself and then trying to make...
So a relationship to the feedback, like, oh, this is a valuable thing.
Yeah, like...
I might be able to use this.
Right, like other people's opinions, particularly if they're about myself or about some project that we're doing. You know, it's like changing my relationship to other viewpoints than what I currently have going on, so that it's like, yes, I want that. Oh, somebody has some feedback? Great, you know? That would totally change our relationship.
How Cheng Hsin of you.
Yeah, join it. Yes, it's me.
All right, so, and that's feedback, kind of unsolicited feedback that's coming at you from another person, see? And still, you're saying the first reaction is rejection, like, no, you're wrong, right? So now imagine how to create feedback, see? Because that's kind of unsolicited feedback, right? See, how to create feedback, not just from another person, maybe, from other people, you know, whatever, but, you see what I'm saying? We don't even think that way. Think, how would I relate to something, or how can I do something that actually just generates feedback?
So you're saying, like, if I can change my relationship to feedback, whether it's from somebody else or from an activity, to wanting the feedback, then it's like, okay, great, now how do I create that stuff? How do I create that feedback?
Yeah, that's good. So maybe the first requisite is to want the feedback.
Yeah.
And then to, you know, use it correctly. And by use it correctly, I mean learn from it. Whether, again, see if the feedback says from another person, sort of, whether you're right or wrong, whether they're right or wrong, you see, whether, etc. See what I'm saying? You use it anyway.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider joining a workshop. They're more powerful than you think.